Hi everyone, I want to show you the locations for the cursed chests in case you want to level with that strategy at the season start. So the record times for cursed chest leveling with a fresh character on the first night of the season are around 45 minutes in groups. So it's extremely fast, definitely much better than Nephilim Rifts, much better than the Halls of Agony, Torment 6 Blades strategy. And also for Season 22 we have the Shadow Clones, which are quite good, and especially for solo players I would recommend that. But for groups, yeah, you can go blasting with cursed chests, and even in solo when you have a strong character like a Necromancer with like a Blood-Tide Blade or the Grasp of Essence for the Corpse Explosion, you can go ham on this. And you see the list here, we have in total 3 in Act 1, 4 in Act 2, 2 in Act 3 and 1 in Act 5. There's nothing in Act 4, and these chests have proven to be the best ones that you want to go for. And obviously there's like a small difference between them. They have like different monsters, some are more dangerous. Typically you want to do the strategy when you can farm on like a rather high difficulty, like at least Torment 2, Torment 3, even all the way up to Torment 6, depending on, you know, which legendary items you have, or if you have like a reduced level requirement weapon when you're like above level 40 already. So there are, you know, some things to consider for this. Definitely you want to try to go for a difficulty where you can comfortably like clear up most of the chest easily without taking the risk of dying. So you want to have like a massacre bonus that you stack up while going to the chest, and then also when you click the chests, massacre bonuses are huge for leveling. They can like double your speed or triple your speed if you do it well. And of course, you know, in some of these maps you have really long runs to the chests, so you can stack up like a 200-300 massacre before you even click it, and then get like another 100 or 200 monsters from them. So you can get insane level boosts here just from one run sometimes, jumping up to like 5 levels or so at a time, and it's a really strong strategy in that regard. The typical way to do this is to have a 4-man party and you have at least one strong carry like a Necromancer, and everyone goes in their own game to split up and look for the bounties. You can just check the map and you know, look at Act 1, Act 2, Act 3, Act 5 quickly, and you see if anything says cursed something. And well, you'll start remembering the names a bit. So you can look at the list here, just, you know, maybe do like a little practice run before just to memorize them. And there are also the cursed shrines bounties, which have similar names, and you need to be able to tell them apart. So it does help to, you know, understand them by heart, but in the end you can just keep it out on a second screen or so, have the list. It's not a very long list, so there's like 3 or 4 or 2 in one act, and it's nothing really crazy about it. Theoretically, you can also find these chests without the bounty being there, but typically you don't do that. You don't go looking because you're usually slow when you're like leveling. You don't have crazy mobility, and you should just go for the chest that you find as a bounty. And that has the added benefit that you also get the bounty extra bonus XP and gold when you complete one. There could be cases where you have multiple bounties with, you know, everyone going into their own game in the party, and suddenly like 3 people have one cursed chest. So some are better than others. For example, especially the Temple of the Firstborn is pretty good. We also have the Cursed Bailey, which is really nice because it's a rather large map. It's also a long run towards the chest, but you can get insane massacre bonuses there if you manage to keep up the streak. So this is pretty useful. We have the Cursed Cellar, which is a bit of a special one because it spawns a unique zombie that you have to kill to actually complete the bounty. So if you don't have any single target damage, or if you, for example, have a Blood-Tide Blade and you blow up all the little zombies around, then you will have no damage for the big guy at the end. So this is something to watch out for on this bounty particularly. And well, just in general, the other bounties are always kind of like the same. But those 3 are definitely something to highlight here, to keep an eye out, either because they're a bit more difficult or a bit better than the rest. Well, and that's about it. So learn how to navigate the maps properly, learn which cursed chests you need to level, and then you're gonna be in 1 to 70 in no time. So I hope this helps you. I'll see you guys next time.